Hey, good afternoon everyone, this is Mike here. If you're new to my channel, what I like to do here is I create weekly videos where I do some personal technical analysis on Bitcoin. Then I like to show how my cryptocurrency script is performing. And basically what I mean by that is I developed an algorithm that sends me these buy and sell signals directly to my email address when it detects the change in market trend. Also, every week I give a membership to one lucky person who comments and likes this video. And full disclosure, last week only 5 people entered, so the chance of you actually winning something from a YouTube channel are actually quite high here. So go ahead and stay tuned to see if something like this will be good for you, and comment and like this video for a chance to win a month of my membership for free. Okay, so let's get started. Let me turn this off for now, because I'm first going to do personal technical analysis. Okay, so if you're following my channel, last week I was following this Fib retracement, and I thought we were going to have resistance at this 0.382 level, and I thought we were going to break down from there. So as you can see, it was wrong. It didn't break down when it hit this 0.382. It actually broke right through it very easily. Now, of course, when I saw that happen, I felt the way I had this indicator set up must have been incorrect. There just must be some bigger move happening elsewhere. So let's go ahead and take this off and see what could be happening. Now first, let's do some trend lines to see if we're in some kind of channel. Now if I was trading purely on personal technical analysis, then this may be a point that I'd like to sit on the sidelines because you're not quite sure what's going to happen here. Now for it to break this trend, these blue lines I just created, what I would like to see here is a bar close above, which it did right here, but unfortunately it just broke right down below it on the very next bar. So I'd like to see the bars close above and stay above for me to change my mentality from bearish to bullish. Right now I'm still on the fence about the price going down lower, but there definitely are compelling arguments for going both directions. So a bearish argument would be we're at the top of the channel and we should expect to see a pullback. You look for previous support, which would probably be around this area. So you'd expect the price to retrace back down to that level, at least. Now let me zoom in a little bit more. Let's do another trend line. Okay, so this smaller trend may be the domino which causes it to break back down here. So if we get a bar that closes below this green trend line, that's another indication of bearish movement, and we're going to be going back down to at least the mid or the bottom of this blue channel. And when I say mid, I'm just talking about looking at the previous support, because that's where it has a tough time breaking down below. And that's why I say I'm on the sidelines right now, because if it breaks below here, we're going bearish. But if it could stay on top of this blue trend and break above it, then that's of course some bullish movement. Now if that happens and it does break above this, you may be wondering, okay, where is the price going to go to? So one way to predict that is to use a Fib Extension Tool. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me delete this. I don't want too many lines here, so I'm just going to delete everything. Okay, so if you look very closely here, you'd see after every pump, there's always a slight retracement. See, look, pump, retracement, pump, retracement, pump, retracement, pump, retracement. So what you want to do is pull out a Fib Extension Tool. You start from the bottom, you go to the top of the pump, and the bottom of the retracement, which is right here. It's very small. Now in order for us to see the lines, I'm just going to draw it out so the lines extend. So quickly, I'm just showing you how this tool works by using this as an example down below. Okay, so just as an example, let's say the price is at this level right here. And this, what I'm circling here, hasn't happened yet. So we're still able to draw this Fib extension because we have this low down here. We got the top of the rally, and then we got the bottom. And then once we have those 3 points, it automatically draws all these lines. So basically you're at this point right here, you saw that it broke the previous high and you're wondering where the price is going to go to next. So there's 2 main points that I look for here. I look for this 100% and this 127. So of course is the higher probability of it hitting this 100%. So I usually put my sell offer in at this point, or at least sell 60% here and 40% here, because we don't know exactly how high it's going to get. We just know that in all likelihood it's more probable to hit this 100% level than the 127% level. So we buy here because we saw it broke previous high, and then we set a sell order in at this 100% level, because of course this all hasn't happened yet. So let me go ahead and delete that, and we'll do that one more time until we get to the current scenario we're at right now. So let's do it one more time, but this time on this low to this high to this low right here. I'm going to draw it out so we could see. Then of course in the same scenario, you'd be buying in around this level, because this is the level that finally breaks the previous high that you were at, which is where I'm circling now. And then you would set your target at the 100, which is right here. Basically guys, if you're doing manual trading, then you always want to set targets and you always want to set stop losses. If you're not doing that, you're going to lose money eventually. I'm sure you've heard that a ton of times before. Set your targets, set your stop losses. Okay, so now that I gave you two previous examples, let's see what's currently happening right now. So we're going to do the same thing. The bottom of the retracement from the last high to the top of the last high to the bottom of the current retracement, which is right here where I'm circling, but I draw it out to the side so that the lines extend. That's just the way I have the chart set up. Okay, so in this case, what I'm going to do is I'd wait for the price to break above the last high, which is here. So this price down here has to break above here, and then once that happens, I set a sell for this 100% level. So it would be a buy in at this green level and a sell at this 100% level. So if this chart turns bullish and I was doing personal technical analysis, that's where I would set my level to. 12,950. Let's see if it... Alright, it looks like it aligns up with this high as well. So of course that's going to have some resistance to break through that level, because before we had resistance and we were unable to break through it. So that's of course another indication that you'd want to sell at that point. But then again, this scenario may only be accurate if we break through that trend. I mean, this channel, I meant to say. So me personally, I'm leaning more towards the bearish side, but I guess let's just see how this market turns out, because last week I was wrong, so who knows, maybe I could be wrong again this week. But you know what wasn't wrong? My algorithm. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let me delete all this. Alright, so let me go ahead and turn my algorithm on. And as you can see, I got a buy signal on July 31st. And I have yet to get a sell signal. So as of right now, my algorithm has not detected a change in market trend. And to tell you the truth, I'm mostly just trading with my algorithm, because this way is completely automated. I basically get these buy and sell signals delivered straight to my email, and then I have something called Gunbot, which actually takes that signal and then signs on my cryptocurrency exchange, makes that trade for me the second I get the signal myself. So what that means is I could be trading 24/7, 7 days a week, completely hands-free. I found this so useful that I decided to sell this as a service to people who are interested in trade signals. So basically what you could do is go to my website, altcointradingsignal.com, and there you'd be able to sign up for my trading signal service, where I email you these trade signals the second I receive them myself. So just check out my website, where I go a little bit more into detail how this service exactly works. Now I would do some technical analysis on other cryptocurrencies, but if you take a look at them, they're pretty much all doing horrible. So there's no point to do technical analysis on something that is just going straight into the ground. And it's basically all of them. Alright, so I think that about wraps up my technical analysis on Bitcoin right now. So finally, let's look at last week's video, and I could pick a winner for the monthly trade signals. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 people who entered. So I go to this website. 1 second. YouTube random comment picker. Randomly pick a winner. Alright, Eric, congratulations. It looks like you won this week's drawing. It says you only commented and you didn't like, but don't worry, man, I'll still give it to you. But for future entries, I'd really appreciate it if you guys commented and liked the video in order for a chance to win. So Eric, go ahead and contact me on my website, and I'll give you some information on what you need to get started with my membership. So guys, if you'd like a chance to win a month of my trade signals for free, then go ahead and comment and like this video you're watching right now. And let me know if my technical analysis is useful, if you'd like to see me use different indicators, or you could just give me some general constructive criticism towards my channel, because I'm really trying to get this thing off the ground. Alright guys, I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll see you next week.